All right, here's the last one. This is a deep find. This is a deep dive. This is me clicking on a YouTube recommendation, and
this just popped up.
And normally, very low expectation. I don't know what you're showing me here, but this is a one of those moments where you click on it, like, how does this content? How is this content even here right now? Here we have a clip from 1981. I don't know if this individual was Thunder Bay Mayor at the time, but anyway, the title is Thunder Bay Mayor Walter Assef, 1981. And it's a super old videotape recording that somebody had in their inventory, and they upload to YouTube. And it made its way into the suggestion algorithm. It has accumulated 100,000 views, 339 subscribers on the thing. This video is from the Thunder Bay Times News Archive, and it's pure gold, according to that individual. I thought we could watch it together. Go ahead, Will. Give us a little volume.
Of that right here with the press here. I don't know what you're reaching for. I don't know what you want.
Waddington maintained his position in questioning why the openings hadn't been advertised.
Mr. Pitcherack, as long as I'm mayor here, I'm going to intercede in the hirings of people here. I was the one elected to run this city with this council. And I will not take dictation from you or anybody else in here. I want you to know that.
Mr. Mayor, it's not dictation. We proceed according to the bylaws established by the corporation.
We'll change the bylaws, too. I'll show you that. There's enough of this stuff been going on here now. There are people been hired here and relatives hired here without the say of council at all. And you know who I mean. Cut it out. Go and sit in your seat again. I don't need you even in that seat. All right. I'm going to call for...
Mr. Mayor. I don't think we should do this.
Now listen.
No,
we don't. Alderman Van der Wees, I'm going to call for hands on this resolution right now. We've discussed it sufficiently tonight, and we can discuss it further later. This is a serious resolution.
Mr. Mayor.
And I'm going to vote.
Well, you can call a vote all you want, Mr. Mayor, but I was on the speaker's list, if you recall, and
All right.
I was interrupted.
I'm sorry, you've only spoken once. Go ahead now, what do you want to say?
I forget. No.
In other words, nothing.
What? Will, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want to do?
Carry on. I want to hear your guff. Go ahead. Go ahead, carry
Well, Mr. Mayor, I think these are the kinds of things that are being asked for in a report, and I think that's what where they'll appear.
You know, Mr. Rapino, I'd like to know what you've been doing in the last while here. You're never here hardly.
The heck happened?
You're back and forth.
You wearing shades?
This is a different
you're
hearing.
in Toronto all the time, trying to correct the mistakes you made in Victoriaville. And this is going to come out in the next 2 weeks, and you'll have egg all over your face. And the aldermen are going to get a new look onto what has transpired. You've made a failure of Victoriaville, and we've had to have a bunch of businessmen to come in here, and you're even trying, are going to get a new look onto what has transpired. You've made a failure of Victoriaville, and we've had to have a bunch of businessmen to come in here, and you're even trying to retard them from doing their duty that they're not asking a nickel for. That's all I've got to say. And I can tell you, the last 2 years, what has Rapino been doing but working for others and getting his money from the lowly taxpayer here? So we won't miss him at all. We won't miss anybody. And if you were to resign, I'd say thank God, and we'd get along here. I'll tell you. I'd go back to the committee system, and if I had to work out of money without guys like you around here interfering and doing nothing. You never made a decision on your own since you've been here, and I'm telling you straight to your face tonight that you're acting.
Worship, come on, cut it out.
Quiet.
You be quiet.
The whole lot of you.
You be quiet.
Well, I'll tell you.
Listen, I've listened to you all night. I'm going to have my say now. But I'm finished. I've said what I want to say, and I meant every word of it.
Can I say something now?
You bet you can.
Well, I think if you make accusations like that, certainly you can make accusations, but it should be done in camera. I don't think you should take any administrative officer in play. He can defend himself here. I can defend myself because I'm an elected person, but I don't think it's fair to accuse a person like that. You might be 100% right.
I don't care what you think, Joe.
No, well, I'm just telling you.
I'm saying what I say.
I know you
Listen,
said it.
Don't you cross me again, Joe.
I'm not crossing you.
Don't cross me.
I don't
I'll
cross
tell you, one of these days,
Yes.
I'll whip you bad.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you.
Well, you can do that.
I will. You
I wish
damn
you
right
would.
I will.
I wish you would.
All right, you damn right I will. I'll show you what I'll do with you.
Your Worship, Your Worship, you're saying I spoke 10 times. I didn't speak once. I'm trying to
Go
speak
on, all
once.
right. I'm saying you did, and you're never off the floor. That's enough now.
Your Worship, I have
That's
a right
enough.
to speak. I'm sorry.
That's enough.
That may be your opinion.
That-
The innuendo doesn't belong in
You hear
council.
me? Listen.
Any
Cut
personnel
it out.
problems
Pagoda.
should be discussed in
Are you gonna cut
Oh,
it out?
my.
You want me to come in?
Employee Relations Committee orums
Pagoda.
should be discussed
Listen,
in
are you gonna cut it out? Or you want me to come in?
Employee Relations Committee or in Corporate
Cut it out.
Administration meeting in
Mr. Clerk,
camera.
would you
I have
have the
just
chair
said-
challenged?
I've just said
This
it,
is
what I
going too
intended
far.
to say, and I'm not taking it back.
I don't want you to take the thing back because you don't know what you're talking about anyway. Just shut up. All right, go ahead, Mr. Clerk.
Mr. Chairman?
Members of council to intercede when the chairman of that particular council himself ignores the rules and of council, and even I would say the rules of decency.
I'm not ignoring any rules.
I'm using the
I'm telling
only
the truth.
means that I see
Not
at our,
challenge Picture
our
Act or
behalf
anybody
to try to take a position to point out that I, at least as one member of this council, disapprove and would like to go on record as disapproving of
You
it.
can go, the press are here listening to you.
Right.
You're no damn good anyway, and everybody knows it. All right. You're none but a tramp. Not a man like I am.
Mr. Chairman, I'm an elected official,
Yes, you sure
and
are.
when I put my hat in the
400
ring,
votes.
I expect to take that kind of thing,
That's all right.
you know, and I can stand up to it. But I really feel that when you do the same sort of thing to city employees who can't fight back, that's the act of a bully and a coward.
Here, here. Could we have a recorded vote so we're really on record?
Wow.
Yeah.
I won't
1981.
table it. Any one of you want to table it, table it.
Your Worship, may
table it,
I
Harry.
speak
Walter
to it,
Asif.
please?
This
Pardon?
released
Speak to the
all of it.
resolution.
I'd watch it all. This is
I
a
certainly
real
don't
thing
Agree with
that for some
way
reason you can
proceed at
pause it.
times, but
It's a
disagree.
real thing that happened
okay, just let me carry on.
in 1981. You got the cameras in there. Tremendous entertainment value. Like I'm glued to. I'm like, who did what to who? The mayor doing most of the talking there is in shades half the time, indoors wearing sunglasses.
It feels like Godfather 2 when they're trying to in the court scenes.
Man, he's just talking so direct and unfiltered, putting it all on the line in there. Holy cow.
It all looks really good. The
I don't know, man, it just struck me. Maybe it's the fact that everything is so much exposure you have to content is very produced and polished and proper. And then you get this throwback from 81 in like an official setting. This guy's a mayor of a fairly substantial town.
Was this pre-Trump?
Oh God, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, Trump existed, but he was a different individual at the time.
it should have more views.
Well, I'm sure some people will go appreciate it now, but there is something very compelling somehow about this clip that just you don't bump into. It's hard to put your finger on it, but you just don't. I had a smile on my face. I'm just like, whoa, here we go.
Yeah.
I don't know how much appeal it will have to the general public, but I felt the need to share. I felt the need to enter the weird zone together. And I at least have been willing to sign up. 1981.